On today's video, we're going to be talking about the cost of a toxic relationship. If you're with someone who's toxic, someone who is poison to you, someone who's detrimental when it comes to your mental health, someone who's always putting you down, manipulating you, gaslighting you, someone who's a narcissist, someone who is toxic. When you're with such a person, what happens is you start losing parts of yourself. You start losing your self-esteem, how you look at yourself, how you value yourself. Your self-awareness is a bit like this, like that, because you're with someone who never calls out the light in you and the life in you. They're always calling you out to put you down. You lose parts of yourself. And I always say this, if you find yourself in a toxic situation, if you can, walk away, go and heal, go and deal with your personal issues. Because you see, if you're in a toxic space with a toxic person for a long while, there's something you've been doing to enable that particular behavior. So there's who you've become so that you could enable that behavior so that they can continue doing that behavior and they can accommodate you. Because toxic people don't like it when the other partner is healthy, because then again, it takes away from them. They can no longer be toxic. They can no longer hurt you. They can no longer manipulate you. They can no longer control you. So being with a toxic person diminishes your light, diminishes the way you see yourself and the way you value yourself. Being with a toxic person is going to drain you emotionally, drain you physically, drain you spiritually if you're not careful. And you can get to a place where you even lose the will to live. You want to end it. And that's why you hear some people get to a place where they commit suicide. Some people get to a place where they get into depression. Some people get into a place where they go crazy. They get into drugs because they're trying to escape all these things they have been put through that they deep down know they don't deserve it. But they're still making excuses for the other person who's the abuser to keep on doing it. So they keep on enabling them to do the damage and they make excuses for them. So if you're not careful, a toxic relationship will lead you down a very dark path where you can lose even the will to continue living and you'll want out. The other thing is, assuming you had ambitions to do great things, you had plans for your life, you wanted to do so many things. What happens is, when you're with a toxic narcissist, unhealthy person, sometimes they might drain you too much that you no longer want to pursue anything meaningful in your life. Because your life circumnavigates and oscillates around them. What they want, you try to please them. You want them to like you. You want them to be good to you. So you do all the things you can so that they can accept you at the expense of your own dreams and ambitions. You've lost it. So you're always trying to appease them, to make them happy. You've lost your sense of self. You've lost the drive that you once had. And sometimes it's because these people can condition you slowly to get to a place where you no longer value your dreams because everything is about them. How can I make them happy? They tell me to stop pursuing my dream. They tell me I don't need to be ambitious. I listen because I want to make them happy. It's always about them. And if you're not careful, you're going to lose parts of yourself which are very important. The parts of you that make you, your authentic self. The light in you, the one who's joyful. Can you remember some time back when you were so happy? When you were excited about life, you had dreams and ambitions, you wanted to go to places, you wanted to go out, hang out with people, meet people, chill with your friends. Can you imagine that particular time? How was it like? But now you've gotten to a place where you've become a shell of your former self. You're just surviving and existing. You're no longer thriving and blooming. So it's important to be very careful about the people we allow ourselves to be involved with so that we never lose our true selves, our authentic selves. It is good to grow as an individual. It is good to be a healthy individual, to heal as an individual, but never allow someone to make you lose yourself in the name of love. You deserve better. And you see, one thing about people and abusers, they're going to isolate you and then they're going to lock you in. So now you don't have friends, You don't have people to talk to. You feel you're all alone. No one understands you. You've been left. You're in a dark hole. If you're not careful, you're going to go into isolation, and that can even easily lead to depression, because now you're going through a lot of emotions. You're going through a lot of things, and you have to deal with everything alone because you have no one close to you to help you deal and to talk to, so that you're able to navigate the way you're feeling and the emotions that you're having. And when you realize someone is isolating you, reach out to your family members, reach out to your friends, talk to them, explain to them the situation at hand, and, let them be there for you. Let them know what is happening, just in case things go haywire. The other thing is being confused about who you are, because you've lost yourself for so long that you have no idea who you are anymore. You get to a place where you ask yourself, what do I like? What do I stand for? What do I believe in? There is nothing about you that you can recall, because you lost yourself because of trying to fit into the life of this person that you're with. So get to a place where you hold on to your authentic self even when you're in love. Heal and get your identity back. Get your voice back. Get your identity in Christ if you can, and get your voice back. Get into a place where you know who you are and whose you are. You belong to God, and you know what you deserve. God is a good God. He wants the best for you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Believe in that hope that the Lord has for you. Believe in the future that He has for you. Yes, you might be in love with this person, but sometimes you need to walk away from that love to save yourself and to save your sanity. So if you're in such a situation where you find the strength to walk away, reach out to your family members and friends. Let them know what is happening. Get professional help, or seek help if you need to seek help. Get yourself into a space where you have people you can talk to. Go back into the community. Hang around with people. Find a community so that you're not alone. You're not isolated. And the enemy does not do a number on you because you're alone in isolation. Yes? So don't lose yourself in the name of love. You deserve to be loved in the right way. You deserve to be in something which is healthy, something that is beautiful, something that is thriving, something that has two healthy individuals, someone who knows how to navigate the hurdles of the relationship, someone who knows to communicate when they're angry and not use abusive techniques, not use manipulative techniques, not gaslight you, someone who's not a narcissist, someone who's not toxic. You deserve to have a healthy person in your life. Sometimes people accept the bare minimum. They accept abuse and all of those wrong things because they think they don't deserve to have a healthy type of love. They think they're not worth it. So they settle for whatever that is. But I want to assure you, you deserve to be loved, and to be loved well, to be loved right, to be loved in a healthy way. Yes, issues will happen, but then again, you're able to resolve the issues in the right way. Yes, I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you in the next video.